Good morning. Good morning, Wolfpack. The old wolf is here. And we're back in Divinity Original Sin. This is the enhanced edition. I will try to continue maybe at some point down the road. There's no guarantee. You know, I really wanted to do a playthrough of the classic version of the Original Sin, but I have since had some issues going on with my system playing the game. Now, I could play the game, but whenever I try to record with the classic version, my system just doesn't want to do it. And I'm not tech savvy enough to solve it, so and I seem to be able to do it okay with the enhanced version. It's the same game. So we're continuing on, and this is episode 3, and I hope you guys that are watching the series, I hope you enjoy it. And I'm just going to today is a day that I'm suffering from allergies really bad. It's a type of allergies that just I'm cursed with. I do take medications with it, but I've got it all kind of calmed down now. I've had my meds. I've got my weed right here. I've got my coffee. It's early morning here. Everything's nice and quiet. It's not too hot in the day yet. So I hope you're all having a good morning so far. And I'm just going to really dive in and enjoy the story, the lore, and the gameplay. If you haven't watched the previous episode, so these are my two main peeps right here. You've got Wolf, which is me, who is the I think I'm just a basic fighter. Or no, I'm a battle mage, I think. I made him a battle mage. I thought somewhere on here it would say, you know, what you are. But unless I'm seeing this wrong, a single-handed weapon. We've got shield specialist and willpower. Okay, that's defense. Now, to know if it's the battle mage, will tell me right in here. Man-at-arms. Yeah, this is a battle mage. I thought so. So that's my battle mage. You've got Cynthalia, who is a wayfarer. She is the one that has my ricochet, and she can also heal as a wayfarer. She's my summon spider lady. And then in the previous episode, over by the where we talked to the captain of the Legionnaires here, we found this lady in a cage, and this is Berador. She's like a wildling or something like that. She's good with archery as well. She's got the ricochet and ranged power stance and treat poisoning, which is going to come in really handy. But for right now, I need to do first aid on her.
Revitalized and restored.
Okay, now as far as quests, we do need to talk to, this is the guy we talked to when we first got here to Cyseal, Aru the wizard. We've got several quests going on. We talked to the captain. He's the one that gave us permission, yeah, to go over to the king crab. I have to look this over because I forget, guys. I've been playing, I just did another game. I played a game last night. It should be up. If you're watching this video, then it was uploaded probably already. So I've been playing other games, so I kind of get them mixed up, guys. But I'm really deep into this whole lore thing because this is all tying into me playing a complete play series of Baldur's Gate 3, and it's literally going to take over my channel. I'm going to have a lot of that going on because that is a huge game, and I'm going to want to devote all my time. I've been saving up and waiting to play Baldur's Gate 3 forever, so. And it was made by Lorraine Studios, so. Okay, so last one, I think I was working on the main one, which is to go over to the King Crab Inn, but I kind of want to go, on this episode, I kind of want to go back in through the town just to find the stuff that I missed. I do need to rack up some more gold because I've got to buy a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's the one. I think I'm going to put that one to the side right now. What is this one here? We convinced the guard to let her live. This is her right here. Oh no, this was the orc. So we kept her alive. Okay, that's right. Shipless sailors. Still trying to find them work. The fish thief. We met a man who wanted to steal a fish, but we convinced him against it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy. No.
Source Hunter, welcome.
Let's see. How about you tell us about yourself, Arhu?
But certainly. What would you like to know?
Who, or rather, what are you? Do tell me about that cat trick, or about this cat trick of yours.
But that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline
Shit, I'd like to be able to take the wolf guys, man. A real life lichen werewolf. Not like in the movies, but just to be able to turn it into like a real wolf.
Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness, you couldn't possibly imagine the thrill.
Well, I bet it would be pretty wild.
But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs, this I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of two worlds.
Okay, well, who, or rather, what are you?
But a wizard, a guardian of man and beast. And indeed, I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence my involvement in Cyseal.
Well, yeah, it makes sense.
You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment, for she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet.
Isn't it dangerous to polymorph like you do? What if you get stuck in another form?
Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent
Yeah, I
if she'd
thought so.
enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar.
Uh-huh. That's what we all say, brothers. Let's talk about Source Hunter business.
By all means.
Let's discuss Jake's murder, shall we?
Of course. I hope your investigation fares well.
What happened the night of the murder?
I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When finally he did, he found Jake there, dead.
Poor
How
Jake.
and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile. Source,
No doubt. Who, in your opinion, are the suspects?
I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried and convicted Jake's wife Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters.
Is there more you can tell me about the strangers that seem to be in league with that orcs?
I can't say much more, but that they're madmen, all the more dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry.
I have a few questions about
And
Cyseal.
what might those be?
What can you tell? What can we do about the undead that threaten Cyseal?
Those who are raising the dead dwell among us. They simply must be. But even though I've spent many a night leaping from tree to rooftop, watching on as citizens stagger home from the inn or simply burn the midnight oil, I haven't spied a single soul worthy of true suspicion. The enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them, and they've found ways to avoid both detection and distrust. And yet, I am somehow convinced that you may succeed where the Legion and I have failed. Call it
instinct. That's because we are the Source Hunters. You seem to have a bit of a orc problem, do you not?
You have a flair for understatements, Hunter. I'm sure they are but a minor nuisance in the eyes of a born warrior. But to the Legion they are green-skinned death incarnate. Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through, or, less likely, they are conclusively defeated, we can but bar the gates and hole up like mice while the cats are on the prowl.
How did you design those magical ballista of yours?
Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human. You basically construct a classic ballista, add a 100% legally obtained self-regenerating source of destructive magic to it, and Bobcat's your uncle.
Alright. Log updated, dude. Two cloaked figures, huh? Alright, well, let's get out of here and let's go roam through the town. We've dilly-dallied enough in there.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! Not! Be close! That was fluffier than Cyseal stew! Again!
Legionnaire.
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes if ever there was one. I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well.
Alright, well, what do you got going on here, Selena?
We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success.
Okay, so she's... okay.
Lieutenant Selenia, at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second in command, but rest assured I am a lot more kindly inclined towards source hunters than he is.
Yeah, he was kind of a prick, dude.
Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition and even rivalry between our orders, but I, for one, have no intention of looking a gift horse in the mouth. And that is exactly what your presence in Cyseal is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. Only heroes such as yourself can make a true difference in this troubled part of the world. Such is my honest conviction. The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Cyseal after all. No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can.
If we can.
The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
Yeah, that would be me. That would be my style. I'd like to talk about some matters concerning the Legion.
I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you.
Ah, looky here, the sailor's asking for work.
It's very sweet of you that you are trying to get these men a job, but I'm afraid they're not Legion material. Sure, they can tie a knot and blow a whistle like the best of them, but even with a sword in their hands, they wouldn't stand a chance against the undead, and I don't want any more blood on my hands. If ever we want to be victorious in Cyseal, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that, but so far, none of their participants have returned.
Sorry, guys. Allergy. Holy crap.
3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all.
What about the lighthouse?
There's a lighthouse to the west, up on the bluffs.
To
overlooking
the
sea.
west.
No man has gone there in a decade, and yet a light shines from its pinnacle every night.
Okay, yeah, that is kind of strange.
The locals say it's haunted, and half a dozen legionnaires have gone to find out whether or not those are mere tall tales. I fear for their safety.
Oh, sorry, guys, I'm back. I think you wanted to see me blow my nose. Okay, so tell me about the old
There's
church.
a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once stood a temple dedicated to the source. The Cysealians razed it, and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil sorcery.
Okay.
All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the dead rose, that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition.
Yeah, they were doing some funky-ass rituals. So, about the burial mounds.
There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, I damn sure ain't ready to be going looking for no necromancer.
A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. Here's hoping his knowledge on the subject may prove to be of use to them.
You mentioned a pact you made with your legionnaires.
So I did. The Pact of Volunteers. Many legionnaires will do whatever it takes to go home, which is why I personally sign their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines.
Okay, I think I like Selena here. I like Selena. She's all right in my book, man.
The chances of survival during these sorties are only about 1 in 10, you see. So my soldiers are free to volunteer, and if they are successful, they just bought themselves a boat ride home.
Yeah, she's all right, dude, in my book. Doing something like that. Do you have any gold? You got 560. Just wonder. I think I'm gonna hang on to my shit for now. Okay, so that just gave me a whole buttload more of quests. What is this over here?
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivalon's finest work up mighty fine appetites.
No way, this dude's name is Jack?
Don't let that rooster escape! He's already on the menu for tonight!
I'm Jack Wolf, and this is not, I had no idea this was like this. So am I talking to myself here or what, bro? Isn't it a chicken's destiny to be eaten? I should catch it and give it back to the cook. A chicken has the right to live too. Bullshit. That chicken needs to get in my gut. But what if it's a special chicken, dude? You know what I'm saying? What if it's a person, dude?
Why did you let my chicken escape?
Because I want to see if this chicken is special, dude. And it's not!
These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivalon's finest work up mighty fine appetites.
I can't even talk to him, dude. But his name is Jack. Look, look, look. That is so cool. I want to go see if there's anything to loot in here. Legion Kitchen. This dude is gonna hate my guts now, dude. The fuck is that? Oh shit. Does this go anywhere like a secret door? Nope, it's just his pigs. Okay.
You let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack. Not to tell the troops they're getting nothing but the cornbread.
Oh god, yeah, they're all gonna hate my guts, dude. Yeah, he don't like me.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivalon's finest work up mighty fine appetites, serving the 7.
I'll take it, man. Oh wait, what is this? Logs. Arrow shaft. I haven't done any crafting yet. Oh wait, can I go in here? That's the mayor. That's like the mayor's place. I don't think I can actually go in this place. Town Hall, Mayor Cyseal's office. Okay, so it is.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Well, he seems nice enough, doesn't he? Tell me about yourself.
My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Cyseal, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Cyseal through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.
Tell me about the issues in Cyseal.
What? Oh, you mean Cyseal? Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders. The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, man.
That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Cyseal. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon.
The Staff of Pergamon? What the fuck is this, dude? Let's see, about Jake's murder. Tell me more about the undead. What's this about a Staff of Pergamon?
What is what now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish.
This guy is as old as I am.
Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat, atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though, for the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing.
Oh, shit.
I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me.
Tell me about the merchant.
His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Cyseal harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind.
Well, yeah, it's under the table here, fella. What do you know about this, about the staff itself?
The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead.
Tell me more about Rivalon's sex.
Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics. You see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they occasionally, well, they...
I didn't ask about sex, old man. Shit. This old fucker's giving me sex education 101. The D's and the B's, man. Okay, continue.
Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Cyseal's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists.
Tell me more about the undead.
Jake, murdered? Oh, yes. Yes, now I recall.
This
Indeed.
dude's got it bad, man.
Myself. The Council and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna have to go talk to her too.
As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit, suggestive. But I've never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, one never knows for sure.
True. Tell me about the Duke of
And
Ferrol.
all right, bloke. Apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense, the whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Cyseal is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor.
That's it. That's the... Who was it? Okay, yeah.
What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Cyseal's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle.
So you're all trapped in here. Can you tell me more about your library? Wait a minute. Do you have any work for a trio of sailors?
No, all my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
Oh my gosh.
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly? Ah, the library. Yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Cyseal. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself.
Sure.
Marvelous. Follow me, then.
Okay, I guess we're going to look upstairs.
What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Cyseal's crown, the beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes, Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. Ah, it brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books.
Oh shit, she's an orc, dude.
What? Oh, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And a first edition, too. Most promising. Omnes autem mali daemonis quam. What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of boors, these boatmen of Cyseal. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken, for you hardly resemble the local fisher folk, which, incidentally, is a compliment of copious dimensions indeed. No, a source hunter, that is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery.
Stalker
a
of
chaser
sorcery.
of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company of man. But it may just be to our mutual advantage to join forces nonetheless.
What would you want to join forces, buddy?
Why, simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I hate what I hunt, but I respect its cunning. Should I not, I'd have been decimated, body and soul, long since.
Yep, that sounds like a warrior.
This is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, yes, but also in numbers. The calculus of wizardry I offer you. The might of the magician's mastermind.
The might of the magician's mastermind. Who is this guy,
Who
bro?
placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Urak! What mayhem!
Doesn't really say.
On one condition. That on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions. Give me your word on this, and I'll weave you spells.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with any demons.
Most gratifying.
Oh
I see you are
shit!
firm
Fuck yeah!
of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery, into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await.
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
A source hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Cysealian eyes!
Who the hell are you, lady?
Me? I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now.
What happened to your brother Tom?
Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town. That band of... oh, I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
Uh-oh. That don't sound good.
The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stentiken.
I'm the wannabe adventurer. The Fabulous Five, huh? Okay.
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am of the bears?
Yet another fine.
I meant that I would be responsible for you, silly.
In truth, this is a relief. Your world is made with rules I have not yet memorized. I am happy to have a friend in such a place.
The child of the bears? What does that mean exactly?
And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk, and cast aside from humankind, he thrived among his mother's ilk. So says the Saga of Threes. Do you know it? The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Threes among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Threes the wolfson, and I the bear daughter.
Bear. I know, I can't say that shit. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I'll take my leave.
Ask freely, my friend.
This is basically asking about her story.
This book here? A volume of poetry among novels?
Your city is far more wild than Home Forest. In Home Forest, the rules are clear. In Home Forest, your strength and speed determine your fate. Here, a tiny screech woman, no swifter than a mudworm, might confine you into a tiny cage, and one must wait for a kind stranger to grant freedom.
Okay, we can talk to her.
Urak! What mayhem!
Talk to her later. I want to go find some action, bro.
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta-Hal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
Who are you,
I am
madam?
Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is
Well,
it?
duh. You're an orc.
When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Cyseal toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amon Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
Well, she seems okay. Victoria. May I take books from the library?
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
Okay. Cool. A Pirate's Life.
A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet another fine.
Okay, so that's books in here, so let's go. Can't get in there. Let's go see what this place is.
Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Wait, what is that? Oh no.
Good day to you.
That's Esmeralda's shop. Okay, we can't go that way. I'm not sure what that place is. Let's go on over to the inn. I've got to find it first, though. Let's go loot, man.
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king has a great thirst of other. So ardently did he crave cream blues and gory red, that he ordered a fountain to pump his realm.
Reginald's spare key, an old key. Okay, so we got a key to something. Not much luck on the loot though, dude. Does anybody got Pet Pal? Do you have Pet Pal? No. What about you, man? She has Pet Pal.
Ma! If you think black sheep are weird, try weird sheep.
Okay, never mind. Nothing there. Move along. House of Healing.
What's this? I found something.
Yeah, well.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to disturb it?
No, I don't want to disturb it.
You step away from the grave.
Yeah, ain't no way, dude.
Those men hardly sound long for this world. What's taking Tenderfoot so long?
Anybody? Neither of you cares.
Okay. So I think this just looped around. Door, what's that the door to? Yeah, this just looped us all the way around. Okay, there's the crime scene. So we're literally close to the, it's right up over here. Okay. Alright guys, well I'm gonna end this episode. I appreciate those of you that stuck around and watched all the way through. Or that are watching this series. I think this is episode 3. Still going with it. I know it takes me longer to get episodes up. I know, guys. It's just right now that's about as best I can do. I've got so much else going on, you know, and I'm trying to get everything sorted and done in order so that when I actually start playing Baldur's Gate 3, I can actually start getting these episodes up a lot more. I'm going to do them in chunks anyway. There'll be a lot of long play sessions on that one. But this series I am going to keep going. You know, Baldur's Gate 3 is not coming anytime soon. I've still got this one to get through, so hopefully I can start getting them up a lot sooner. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.